You've tuned in to the Top 10 Gardener with garden expert Ken Lain. Join him daily as he answers timely garden questions that are sure to make a difference in your gardens. Now, welcome your host, Ken Lain.
Now, last segment, I'd mentioned some tips, insider tips, gardening for newcomers or new folks, or you just want to up your game, learn a few secrets, little insider tips that really work. If you did not get a copy, you didn't see the paper, you didn't get it, you don't see all the links going to getting you further information, like on garden zones, frost dates, how to plant. You can get access to that. It's super easy. Every time I write an article, it's every week, write a timely article for here. And then I give it to the newspapers. Then I email it out to our garden club members, and then it goes on our blog site. So watersgardencenter.com. It doesn't get very sophisticated. If you try to find us, you will. At the top of the page, it says blog. I don't know, why do they call it a blog? Why don't they call it a garden journal or something? But anyway, blog, it'll be the most recent article there. So just jump in. It'll be right there. It's got all the links. The newspapers actually take out the links. They just want black and white. I don't want any interaction at all. I'm trying to loop things around so you can go explore more if you want. If you want to get more information on that new plant, here's a link to it. Here's where you can even buy it. Here's more. I'm trying to help gardeners. If I help folks, I'm rewarded. Sometimes financially at the register, at the garden center. Community, I'm trying to build community, trying to help people garden smarter, better, stronger. And so if you're tuned in, you like that, great, get more. So that's my goal. Right now, it is the spring season. So we've got 2 acres of plants to fill up. We've started with like 3 semis, and that's it. So we're starting to see plants. I tell you what, I've been doing this for 32 years, and my heart still goes pitter patter every time a new truck comes in with new plants. I just get so excited. This week it was a Lenten rose came in. So the Lenten roses or hellebores. The hellebores arrived. That's the botanical name. So they're in bloom. They're beautiful. The lilacs are here fully budded. I mean, they're beautiful. We're trying to specialize more and more into cocktail trees. So fruit trees that have more than one variety in one tree. This is important for smaller lots. So you can plant, now you can have, most fruit trees, you need 2 varieties. You need and they can't be the same. So it's got to be a Honeycrisp and a Gala apple. Well, we just grafted them onto the same tree, and now they pollinate each other. Now, one tree will do the work of both. And the beauty is when you don't have to harvest everything all at once. So the peaches, you can have this variety over here, then when it's kind of done, this one kind of ripens up. So they ripen up at different times. It takes the pressure off of having to harvest 5 bushels of pears. I don't know what you do with that many pears, but now you can have your keefs, your Bartletts, and Comise all at different times. It's a game changer. So we're trying to specialize more. We introduced that last year, more fruit cocktail varieties of trees, and we sold out. We could get more. So we actually upped our game more. Well, they arrived this week, and now's the time to grab them. So that's something, those specialized things, you don't want to wait until it's too late or you'll miss out. So anyway, garden classes. So today it's fruit trees. We'll be introducing those. So that's the 10th. Every Saturday at 9:30, we have a garden class. Next week is gardening for newcomers. It'll be a big class. If you're new to the area, the region, it's probably worth the drive over. Spend an hour with us. You will be a better gardener this spring if you come to this class next. So February 17th, gardening for newcomers. Whether it's rain, shine, we're having a class. And then the 24th, it's evergreens that bloom early. There's several varieties of evergreens that actually bloom in spring. We're going to share those. But throughout the week, Lisa and I camp out here at Waters Garden Center. We love talking to fans of the show. Waters Garden companion plants of February are Calgary carpet juniper, lily of the valley, pinyon pines, and peony.
Your grandmother would fall in love with these larger peony with so many colors to choose from.
There's nothing like the enormous flowers to add stunning pops of color.
Endearing springtime blooms are more than fragrant with luscious double flowers.
Shop the most perennial peonies in Prescott by store or online at watersgardencenter.com.
If you want a more fruitful garden, increased success, and landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Top 10 Garden Podcast. Years of tips, tricks, and garden shortcuts are guaranteed to make your gardens nicer than ever. Listen to this podcast or read Ken's weekly garden column by visiting watersgardencenter.com. That's Waters with 2 T's, gardencenter.com. Thanks for tuning in.